How much does Steph Curry not winning Finals MVP hurt his legacy? What is going on, y'all? 5 Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA. And here to talk to you guys about, of course, the NBA Finals that just happened. But before I get to all that, make sure, if you guys are new to the channel, that you go ahead and you subscribe, you turn on post notifications. I'm very close to 1,500 subscribers, and I want to do a Q&A, maybe a giveaway as well. So go ahead and subscribe and send questions down below for that Q&A that I'm going to be doing once I hit 1,500 subs. So make sure you go ahead and do that. With that being said, let's talk about today's topic, and it is about Steph Curry, who now has won 3 NBA championships but still has 0 Finals MVPs to show for it. Now, you guys might be thinking I'm making a big deal out of nothing here, but we are doing legacy talk. And when we are doing legacy talk, we pick apart. I mean, this is what makes, sports so great when we debate and stuff, right? And when we have the LeBron Jordan debates, I mean, my God, we go into every single little detail you can point out about that player. So no one is safe here, and Steph Curry meets that criteria as well, and we have to pick apart Steph because that's just how it goes. He is an all-time great. So does him never winning Finals MVP hurt his legacy, and if so, how much? Point blank, plain and simple, yes, it hurts his legacy, but not to the point that obviously you can't consider him an all-time great. Look, Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer if he retired today, okay? That is not up for debate. We all know that, okay? So Steph Curry, in terms of being an all-time great, he's already cemented that with all his accolades and accomplishments up until this point. But Steph Curry to enter that top 5, top 10 player conversation, I don't think that's going to happen now, just because of the fact that unless Steph wins 3 more titles and wins Finals MVP for those 3 more, it probably won't happen. So I'm just going to say it like this, okay? And the example I have to use is Kobe, okay? A lot of people always bring up Kobe. And look, as valid of an argument as it can be for the fact that Kobe played an intricate role in those first 3 championships that he won with the Lakers, the fact of the matter remains that Shaq was the better player, and Shaq was the main guy on that Lakers team, and he won Finals MVP for all 3 of those Laker championships, okay? So in that same light, that is how we are going to look at Steph Curry until he wins a Finals MVP, okay? First one, Andre Iguodala won in 2015 when he quote-unquote shut down LeBron James, okay? I have my thoughts about that, but I'll save that for another video. But Steph didn't win Finals MVP there, and he had some bad Finals games in that one. Then we take a look at last year, okay? When Kevin Durant won it, he hit the biggest shot. And Steph really didn't deserve it last year either, so KD won it fair and square. And then this year, Steph had his best case to win Finals MVP, balled out in 3 out of the 4 games, but had that horrific Game 3 when he shot horrible, and KD won it, okay? And Steph honestly could have won it, but KD got the award, and KD balled out as well. He didn't have really that bad, any bad game really, maybe Game 1, but that's about it. But KD won it, and Steph didn't. So that's 0 for 3 now. 3 times in which you have not been the best player in the biggest moment. So that is definitely a dent on your legacy. So here is what he needs to do. Steph needs to go that Kobe route of winning 2 titles on his own and then winning Finals MVP there. And that really cemented Kobe as a top 10 player of all time. So if Steph wants to cement himself as a top 10 player of all time, I think he absolutely needs to win a Finals MVP. And it could even be with KD on the team. I'm not saying he has to go to a different team and do it, but I think it needs to happen. And if we're talking legacy talk, and if Steph is happy with, just being considered all-time great and the greatest shooter of all time, so be it. Again, this is just barbershop debate talk that we're having here, and it does hurt his legacy, okay? That's like having, Dwayne Wade win Finals MVP when LeBron won those 2 titles with the Heat. I mean, LeBron James would have never heard the end of it. They would have brought that up every single time we talked about LeBron. Oh, he never won Finals MVP. And those Heat championships, he got carried by Dwayne Wade. He got carried by the other guys. Imagine Michael Jordan not winning a Finals MVP in all six of his championships. They would have said Jordan got carried. So we have to hold Steph to the same light here, folks. He's too damn good to not have at least 1 Finals MVP, let alone 0 on his resume. So I think that definitely speaks volumes. So he knows what he needs to do. If he wins another championship, he needs to win a Finals MVP. This is definitely keeping him from the conversation of the GOAT, of the Mount Rushmore greatest of all time conversation. Of course, he's already an all-time great, but if we're talking top 5, top 10 players, Steph needs a Finals MVP to validate that. That's just how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you guys agree or disagree with me. Make sure to go ahead and hit me up on my social media links down below for both of those. And as always, thanks for watching.